back, and this is 30 minutes of Project Physique. So find yourself space in your home. Make sure you have your props nearby. If you don't have any props, don't worry about it. I will help you figure out how to work with your body's own resistance. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What I want you to do is start to find the deepest layer of your abdominals. Those are your transverse abdominals. So I want you to take your hands, place them right onto your belly, okay? Connect your pointer fingers below, connect your thumbs above, and then spread your fingers super wide. Yeah, so everything beneath your hands right here, you're getting into your abs. I just want you to start to pull that part of your body away from your hands. So pulling back, right? It's this feeling like you're gonna laugh, like you're gonna sneeze. That's a core contraction. So every single class, we're going to find that core contraction to start, work from the deepest layer, and then just layer on. You will see how much this changes your workout. Beautiful. So just keep pulling back up and in, squeeze for 4, 3, 2. There it is. Now hold that core contraction, bend your knees, sweep your arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, open your mouth. There it is. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. One more time. Lift, lengthen, leave your hands at the top. Brighten your fingers, soften your shoulders. So if you notice here, my arms are long, but I still have a soft little bend. I'm not completely locking out in the elbows. Take your left wrist, grab it, lift up, hinge over, side body stretch here. Get really, really deep into the side body and then bend your knees even deeper. Beautiful. Really reach. Gently draw that arm longer, getting deeper, and then start to kind of roll and rotate your rib cage. Maybe you take your gaze up. If that hurts your neck, go ahead and drop it down to the floor. And then press into that left foot. Draw yourself through center. Same thing, side two. Grab the other wrist, lift, lengthen, hinge all the way over. Beautiful. Can you bend those knees deeper? There you go. Really press the soles of the feet into the floor. Yeah, keep the shoulders soft, rotate that rib cage, maybe take the gaze up. Perfect. Press into that right foot even more. Bring yourself right back through center. I want you to interlace your palms, press them towards the ceiling, and then start to carve out the space in front of you, right? Good. Bring the belly button back up and in. Find that core contraction, then lift all the way up. Yeah, again, coming right back through shoulder height. Squeeze the belly button in and lift. One more. Beautiful. Carve it out right here. Beautiful. Lift yourself all the way up. Release the interlace. Let the arms go. You're going to start right here. I want you to step your feet a little wider than hips width distant and parallel. Sit your booty back and find your sumo position. Okay. So take a second right here. Set it up. Toes are forward. Knees are forward. Booties are back. Your spine is on a diagonal slope. Start to pulse down. Down, little pulses. Perfect. I'm just going to turn so you can see the way my spine is on that diagonal, but my belly button is back up and in, and my shoulders are soft. You're still pulsing. Yeah, starting to warm up the legs here. I'm pressing my palms together, but my elbows are heavy towards the floor. Good. So if you notice yourself bringing your elbows up like this, yeah, I want you to release them. That's just going to bring tension into your neck and shoulders. You don't need that this morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Little pulse right here. Good. So if the music is not translating to you, you can find all of my playlists on Spotify. Yeah. Perfect. Stay nice and low. Can you slide back into your heels? Perfect. Little pulse. You should start to feel those legs now. Inhaling and exhaling. Elbows are heavy. Perfection. Good. Start to build that fire even deeper for 4, 3, 2. Hold it nice and low here. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale. Sink a little deeper. There it is. And lift yourself all the way up. You're coming to the back of your mat. Sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale. Chin to your chest. Roll. Begin to walk yourself out to a high plank position. Let's set up that high plank for rest of class here, shoulders over wrists. Spread your fingertips super wide. There's still a soft bend in those elbows. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. You always have the option to work in a tabletop position if plank is too much this morning. As long as your belly button is back up and in, yeah, you're good. Just contract that core no matter where you are. High plank or tabletop position. Begin to float your left leg up, point your left toe. I want you to draw your left knee in. All right, from here, you're going to use your leg as a weight to your core. Start to lower the knee down to the mat, then lift it up. Lower down. It's a little movement and lift. Good. So the hips lower a teeny tiny bit, then you squeeze and lift the knee up. It's down, down, and lift. Beautiful. Start to heat even deeper and lift. Two more right here. Lift and squeeze. Last one, take it down. Lift it up. Step yourself back. High plank. Bring those knees nice and wide. Big toes touch. Child's pose. In your child's pose, your forehead is fully released. Your forearms are on the mat. This is a rest position you can take at any time you need it during this class, okay? And then when you're ready, you come right back and meet us wherever we are. Round two right here, draw yourself forward. If you're holding that tabletop, that's amazing too. If you're joining me in that high plank, find it. Lift your right leg, point your toe. Draw your knee in. Lower your knee a little bit. Lift it back up. Good. So notice how small this movement is. I started in a high plank position, and I'm letting my knee drop a little closer to the mat. Then I'm squeezing with my core as I lift it up. Take it down, down, and lift. Two more. Last one right here. Good. High plank position. Child's pose this time. Walk those fingers to the right side body. Bring your hands back through center. Walk them to the left. All right. Getting into a little cardio blast here. Draw yourself forward, finding that high plank position. Left side, so you know what you're doing here with these little knee lower and lifts. Draw the knee forward. So it's down, down, lift and squeeze. Beautiful. Two more. Lift and squeeze. Last one. Lift and squeeze right into mountain climber slow. Lengthen and lengthen, alternating each leg. Yep, there it is. Squeeze. Good. Next time that right knee comes forward, hold it forward. Start to drop that knee down for two. Lift it up. Yes, you can. Just two more. Lift and squeeze. Last one right here. And lift. Beautiful. Right back, high plank position. Your choice. Downward facing dog or child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling, right? What do you need right now? They are both available. We're building the fire, right? Building the breath. Inhale and exhale. Everyone make your way to your downward facing dog right here. Feet or hips width distant and parallel. Spread your fingers wide. All right, round one. I'm going to take you through this nice and easy. You're going to shift forward, high plank position. Lower your knees, your chest between your palms, the chin to the mat. Booties are in the air. Now lengthen nice and long. Just the head and heart lift. Exhale, release down. Tuck your toes through that plank. Downward facing dog. Option two looks like this. It's a little more flowy, okay? Make sure you soften those elbows as you shift all the way forward. Elbows bend towards your hip points, rolling over the tops of your feet, upward dog. And downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Two options. What do you need? And can you alternate? Of course you can. Roll yourself forward. Soften the elbows. Tops of the feet, lift, Downward facing dog. Again, roll, bend, flip. Perfect. One more right here, shifting forward. Soften, roll over the tops of the feet. Downward facing dog. Bring yourselves to child's pose. Amazing. Keep the child's pose active. Walk it. Side body. Doesn't matter which way you go. You're going to walk it back through center and hit the other side right here. And reach. Getting fiery nice and early today. Coming back. Tabletop position. Step back. High plank position. Left leg lifts. Point that toe. Bring the knee forward. You drop down for 2. And lift. Lower the knee. Down for 2. And lift. Last one right here. It's down for 2. And lift right into mountain climbers. Back and forward. Reach back and squeeze. Yep. Breaks anytime you need them. Squeeze and reach. Next time that right foot comes forward, hold it lower down for 2. Lift and squeeze. You've got this. 2 more. And lift. There it is. Last one right here. Lift and squeeze. Perfection. Child's pose. Inhale. Fully release all the way down. Water towel at any time. Big giant breath into the base of the belly here. Inhaling and exhaling. Draw yourself forward. Tabletop position. Step yourself back. High plank position. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Squeeze those feet down. Roll yourself all the way up. All right. Grabbing your weights. Moving right along here. So if you don't have any weights, do not worry about it. You're going to firm into your muscles and work your body's own resistance. If you have weights, grab them. I suggest light weights because we're going to do high reps right here. So starting in a nice wide second, my toes are at 10 and 2. Bend your knees and then sneak your feet out. So your knees are stacked exactly over your ankles. Your toes are open to 10 and 2. Beautiful. Lift your arms. Palms are facing front. Good. Lift the arms up. Good. And halfway down. Lift up. Just moving those arms through space right here. Lift. And halfway down. Can you bend deeper into that wide second? Keep those legs active. And lift. Beautiful. Hold it right here. Bring the arms out in front of you, right into hammer curl. So weights come in and reach. Good. It's in and reach. Front profile, it looks like this, okay? Here. And reach. In and reach. Nice and easy. Backs of the arms are shoulder height. That's a challenge for sure. In and lengthen. There it is. How much deeper can you press into your feet, right? Really seal them to the mat. 4 right here. 3. Just 2. Hold it out. Nice and easy. Bend those arms. Just frame your face. No closer. Bend deeper into that wide second. Little tap of the arms up. Beautiful. Little lift up. Fingers nice and long. Okay? So here's what you don't want. You don't want to wrap your finger like around these weights. You want them nice and long. Looks like that. Little taps. Yes. There it is. Up. You've got just 4. 3. 2. Beautiful. Hold it right here. Gorgeous. Heel toe those feet. Back to hips width distance and parallel. Bend your knees like you're sliding down an imaginary wall. I want you to hinge forward from the hips. Nice diagonal spine here. Reach the arms out in front of you. Palms face each other. You're going to draw your arms in. Reach them out. Good. It's in and out. And reach. Perfect. Fingertips are bright. Pull it in and reach. Inner arms graze the ribs right here. You are soft in the face, soft in the shoulders. There it is. Pull in and reach, in and lengthen. You've got 4 right here. 3, for 2. Hold it back. Lengthen your arms long. Wiggle those fingers for me. There you go. Good. Now drop your gaze so you see the edge of your mat meeting the floor. Lift your arms a little bit higher. Soften your shoulders. Little lift up. Itty bitty baby lifts. Inhaling and exhaling. Tank top arms right here, you guys. Right into those triceps. Little lift. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Beautiful. Lift yourself all the way up. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Take those weights. Set them to the side. You are going to have or come to a wall. I'm going to bring it back of a chair just so you can see exactly what this looks like right here. I'm taking my hands, placing them on the back of the chair. You can find a surface, a countertop, a table. But notice, I'm walking myself out. My back is flat. My fingers are long. I'm looking down at my feet. They're hips width distant and parallel. I'm going to start to bend. Bend in the knees. I am never straightening my legs. I'm just bending deeper. Tailbone is reaching long behind me. Little bend. Good. So make sure your chin is not on your chest. You need a little space here. You got to get the breath down to the belly. At this point, you're going to lift the right heel up. Keep the pulse. How much deeper can you squeeze into those right toes? Right heel down, left heel up. Yes. Both heels, lift them. Little pulse right here. Now, if a releve does not work for you, you work on a flat foot right where we were. Little pulse. Inhaling and exhaling. 4, breathe. 3, 2, hold it. Belly buttons in, tailbones long. All you're going to do is put the heels down. Lift them up. Flat backs right here. Put them down. Yes, lift them up. Every time you lift your heels, can you squeeze your core? Put them down. Yes, lift them up. Perfect. Right here, you've got 2 more. Put them down. Lift them up. Last one. Beautiful. Put them down. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. All right. Bring your right hand to that counter or that chair. I want you to tap your left leg out to the left. Your right toes are on a diagonal. Your right knee is bent. Lift your left leg. Good. Start to lift right into the glutes. Notice my upper body is soft, okay? Think about drawing your shoulder blades together behind your back so you can lift your heart. Perfect. Make sure that standing knee is bent. Left leg is lifting. You can rest your thumb on your left glute and feel it fire. That is what you're looking for. Little lift. Inhaling and exhaling. You take breaks when you need them. They are there. You can work a hold right here. That is work. Yes, 4 little lifts. 3, 2. Good. Now hold it. Hold it. Bend your knee deeper. Bend your standing knee deeper. 4, 3, 2. Lift yourselves all the way up. Come to that surface again. Walk your hands out. Nice flat back. Start to bend. So get the movement first, right? Then look down. Check and make sure your feet are hips width distant and parallel. If they're not, adjust. Make sure your toes are forward. Fingers are long. It's a nice flat back. Notice my knees, right? I'm never straightening my legs. Good. Pick that right heel up. Keep the pulse. Right heel down, left heel up. Inhale, exhale. Both heels up right here. Squeeze. Press down. Little lift. Keep lengthening that tailbone behind you. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Heels down, heels up, heels down. Squeeze that belly button down. You've got this. Press, lift, squeeze. Breathe through this. 3, yes, you can. 2, last one, lift yourself up, switching sides. Left hand comes onto that surface. Bend your left knee, tap your right toe out, lift it up, start to lift, right? It's a tiny lift. Really point the toe. Good. Can you soften your shoulders a little bit more? Yeah. Make it look effortless. If you squeeze into your core, really call on it to help you right here. That's why we do everything we do at the beginning, right? To tap into that little lift. You've got just 8. 8 is nothing. 4, 2, hold it, hold it, hold it. Bend the left knee deeper. Bend the left knee deeper. Bend the left knee deepest for 4, 3, 2, and lift it up, shake it out. You can just move that away from that chair or that surface right here. Big giant inhale, arms up. Exhale, open your mouth, let it go. One more, big giant inhale. Exhale, let it go. Stepping out into that sumo. You know where we're going here. We started class with this. Legs are a little bit wider than hips width distant. Toes are parallel. Booty's back. It's a little pulse. Can you squeeze your palms together a little more, right? So you're firing up your biceps with nothing, like no weights or anything. Just press. Yeah, there you go. Good. For everything I do, you can find me on Instagram, Katie Kane Stanzak. Again, check out those playlists if you need a louder music. I know I do. 4 little pulses. 3, 2, hold, hold, hold. Sink deeper. Slide back into your heels. Inhaling and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, and lift it up. Come to the back of your mat. Sweep your arms up. Inhale, roll all the way down. Walk it out back to that high plank position right here. Find it. Press the palms down. Soften your elbows. Gorgeous. Hold this plank. 4, 2, perfect. Bring those knees down onto the mat. Take your left arm. Make giant circles with it here. Opening up right where the arm meets the shoulder. And reverse it. Good. Right side. Doesn't matter which way you go, you guys. You know you're going to reverse this. Perfect. Coming back to that tabletop, press yourselves back to a seated position. If you have a Pilates ball, I want you to get it now. If you don't worry about it. I'll give you modifications, okay? So your feet are coming right out in front of you, hips width distant and parallel. I want you to lift yourselves up. Good. Hinge back on a diagonal. If you have the ball, it's going out on a diagonal in front of you, okay? So the most important part right here is that little lift of the hip points towards the low rib. You can always take your fingers, place them on those points and lift them up gently yourself. Just that drawing in of the core, arms long. I want you to firm into the ball as you lower a little and lift a little and lift. So you're probably like, this is really nothing. You're not wrong. I mean, it is something, but my goal right here is for you to find your core. Don't worry, we'll blast it out. Yeah? Make sure you're in your core and not your back. So if you're feeling it in your back, you need to pause, find that little lift of the hip points, and start again. If you do not have a ball, this works with those hands right out in front of you. But if you do have that ball, I want you hugging it with your palms. Good. So checking in. Now you're starting to feel that core, right? Layering deeper. 4, 3, 2. Hold this low point, right? This new low point that you just found by hinging back and forth. Lengthen your left leg out on a diagonal. You're working a hold in the core, lifting the leg, hugging the ball. Arms, core, legs. It's all full body. Little lift right here. Breathe big, move small. 4, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Left foot down, right foot up. Little lift of the leg. Always checking that there is space between your chin and your chest. Little lift. Good for 4. Just 3. There it is. 2 more. Good. Lower that right leg. I want you to lengthen your right leg out, flex your foot. Lengthen your left leg out, flex your foot. Squeeze the ball, lift your heart, and start to roll all the way down. Slow as you can go. Slower, slower. And once you get all the way down, soles of the feet come onto the mat. That ball comes between the upper inner thighs, not the knees. Hug the ball and imprint your spine. So an imprinted spine means no space between the back body and the mat. Once you've found that, lift your legs to a reverse tabletop position. You have a soft flex in your feet. You're hugging the ball. If you don't have the ball, don't worry about it. Just make sure that spine is imprinted. I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Reach your palms on either sides of your legs and start to pump. Heart is lifted. Chest is open. I'm not curling forward. I'm lifting up. Long, lean abs, not tight, crunchy ones. Little press. You are right here at the end of this, you guys. Don't give up. Not now. 8. Just 4. Last 2. Hold, hold. Good. Roll yourself all the way down. Drop the soles of the feet. I want you to lift your hips 1 baby inch. If you have the ball, I want you to squeeze the ball. Lift those hips up. Little lifts. Back of the head, your shoulder blades, those things are on the mat. Your tailbone is lifted 1 baby inch. You are now fluttering the hips just a little bit. If you have that ball, make sure you are hugging it tight with the inner thighs. Everyone is pressing down into the soles of their feet. 4 right here. 3, 2. Hold, hold, hold. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Slowly roll yourself all the way down. Imprint the spine. Lift the legs. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. Palms reach. Little pump. Last set right here. Can you lift your heart higher? Can you soften your gaze? Perfect little pumps right here. Can you draw your belly buttons back up and in tighter? Finish this, you guys. 4, 2, hold it. All the way down, drop the feet, hug the ball, lift the hips 1 baby inch, little lift. This is it, and then you're stretching it out and on with the rest of your day. You have rocked this. If you've got that ball, can you firm in a little tighter? Can everyone pull their core back up and in? Little lift for 4. Just 2. Hold it. Gently release all the way down. Amazing. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock on your spine. Little stretch right here. Roll yourself forward, finding that tabletop position. I want you to drop the belly, lift the gaze right into that cow pose. Round, hollow out into that cat pose. Perfect. Taking your right knee towards your right thumb, moving yourself into your pigeon pose. Make sure your left leg is long behind you. If you want to take that ball and pop it underneath your right booty cheek, that's a good idea. If not, don't worry about it. Just make sure there's space between your right booty cheek and the mat. Walk your fingertips forward. Release and fold. Amazing job today. Can you soften your shoulders just a little more? Begin to deepen the breath. Nice and easy coming through that tabletop, passing the ball in front of you. If you have it, switching sides, left knee to left thumb, right leg lengthens back. Begin to walk the fingertips forward. Just release and fold. You worked so hard, you earned this. Make sure you stretch, you guys. It's so important. Begin to walk yourself back. Coming back to a standing, seated, whatever position feels good right now. Breathe your arms up. Fill the belly with breath. Exhale, open your mouth and let it go. One more time. Lift, lengthen. Grab your strength. Place it between your palms. Pull it down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Katie Kane Stanzak. This was Project Physique. I will see you next time. Mwah.